Well, I got a book deal. I'll learn the details, classified. Who knows, you know? My other works, you know, that are in a nearly completed state, they may be in demand. You know, I could be very busy for a while. I could be very busy for a while. Oh, then I go do some research, do some travel. Who knows? Who knows? Oh, you know, I can. Yeah, I could buy a good camera, all kinds of other things, you know. I can go shoot a documentary, you know, someplace. Who knows? Who knows? Who knows? I'll have the money to make sure certain things happen for me. I could go back to school, you know. Also, very easy for me to do that as a veteran. A couple of programs I'm eligible for. Oh damn! Minors in the video. Oh no! Gotta review the community guidelines regarding that. I've seen so many very beautiful women recently who are mothers. Interestingly, very interesting. Oh man. Gotta craft my voice so it doesn't carry. So, well, let's see. Well, you know what? I wanted to talk about something. I wanted to talk about something. You know, so I this aspect of me that is compartmented, and that's what it is. It's a compartment. It's a room that you know, the lock can be picked. There's no ready-made key. The lock can be picked. You know. Oh, from time to time, you know, the door springs open, I suppose. You know, and you can see. You can look down the hallway. You know, with a telescope anyway. See part of the interior angle. You know, okay. So you know, able to see in there a little bit. That's about it. You know. So I mean, so during the time when I was looking into the future, you know, at the age of 7, looking at all these different paths, and you know how I'm going to manage this, and I'm getting channelized more and more, you know, more constrictions, you know, and new horrors that they're imposing, you know, and they say, well, you know, if you don't do this, we're just going to, you know, turn you into a fucking retard with this one chemical, or it's going to just totally destroy your nervous system. I mean, it wouldn't be noticeable to the average person, you know. It wouldn't be so. They do it in this nice little sequence, so it all works out. You know, it's a science. and they you know they ensure that you're ashamed of of yourself. It's just academic, You can look into this, but anyway, um, this essentially this the spirit that I encountered, you know, could be could be one of my ancestors. It's possible because got that the Moorish influence. It's possible that some of my ancestors are from Spain or Portugal or she had black hair and green or hazel eyes. It's very striking, very striking and clever. Just inclined, just somebody out there. I don't know who knows. Maybe not somebody related to me at all. Maybe this whole the notion of past lives is somehow a delusion. We're just able to tune into that radio station or that channel, so to speak, because there was somebody so similar in so many ways to ourselves. That may be what is actually going on there. So similar, in fact, that you're able to sort of experience a record of their lives. But anyway, I mean, it's a possession. It kind of is a possession, And this whole phenomena, it's better described in this book, a famous book, Children of Dune. Came out in the late '70s or maybe the early '70s. But Alia, the character of Alia, and her association with one of her dead ancestors, or the Baron Harkonnen, whom she killed, in fact, whom she killed. So with this awareness drug, this spice, she's able to make contact with him, and then he advises her in terms of all this Machiavellian strategy and so on. But she knows she's completely violating her heart, and she's going to harm her niece and nephew, through these activities, and and she wants to elevate herself, in the royal hierarchy, and anyway, that's what she feels is necessary because she's afraid of them and their potential, and it's a complex matter, I suppose. But anyway, I mean, this it's like a possession. So yeah, I've tried, to be more authentic and reintegrate, parts of myself a little bit, Uh, um, really the best way to do that is to be close to a woman, whom I like, and I'd be more comfortable, with maybe some aspects of myself, you know. Yeah, things would become more clearly delineated, and they know how this works. I mean, the people who did this to me, they know how this works. But yeah, I mean the other way. I mean the other way is that would mean kind of well integrating this spirit a little bit, some aspects of that spirit in my day to day conscious um, into this into the surface personality. You know, well, it would be anyway, and then there'd be a split from there, but it's not. That's really not the best thing. And I saw that. I saw that. Yeah, what did they show me? Oh, they showed me. In this dream, this directed dream. There I was. I came upon this awful scene. Look of just a look of a very compassionate look of concern and there were little situations, little wrongs I could right with all the money I got, from YouTube. It was just, it was kind of appealing. But, there was this little girl, she really needed, some help. I guess I forget specifically what it was. I don't know. Maybe maybe I adopted her. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. It's very funny. you, oh, man. We just choose the way that we burn, so to speak. We choose how the fire is how we are consumed. You know, you know. It'll be necessary, I suppose, to be more rooted and to be. That's I can do that, but I can do that, but yeah, and I will get more strength, from there's all these dynamics, you know. I saw a photo of you, doctor, out in town somewhere. It must have been you. It was kind of a distant shot, but it was you. There were little indications, and it was you. You and I begin to sort of fantasize, about being with you. putting my arms, around you, touching your, feeling your stomach beneath that jacket, and you know, yeah, I felt another thing. I felt so safe when I was with you. I felt so safe, and I felt that we were, and so much would be revealed. So many good things would happen. You know, is that still true? I think so. I think so. The thing is, they selected you for me. You know, and that is, well, let me tell you. So it must have been late in '99 or sometime in 2000, and I was looking at a computer screen, some black and white photographs, a yearbook, and I must have been looking at a 13 or 14-year-old girl. Here I am, 19 or 20. There's nothing, you know. They're arranging a marriage, is what they're doing. That's what it was. And it was said, it was said that they fed into the subconscious mind of this established writer uh, some monologue of mine, some kind of poem about all I'd like to do and accomplish in the world. And I vaguely recall this. And I actually had a little glimpse into, into the mind of this individual, and what was going to be done with, this recording, I guess. I don't know who this person is. So they fed it into his mind, and then he converted that into maybe a short story, or I don't know, some scene in a book or something. And you were exposed to this evidently in school or something, and they said you had a good response to it, and they said you liked, the whatever it was that I said, and so you were one of like three or four girls who had a good response to it. And yeah, I don't know. I don't know that you were. I don't know that you were my first choice. But then they said, that my handler said, well, she's better because of these reasons. I don't recall why. I don't quite recall why. And I said, well, yeah, she's pretty, and I like she's got kind of a kind of the look of a go-getter, and she looks very, very sharp, very smart, you know. So I know, I know if I was with you, I know if I was with you, I would, I would feel like I would feel like I was, here's this really wonderful person, here's this very beautiful girl, and I really would wanna, I would wanna, I would want to connect with you, I would really want to connect with you. And I've seen some scenes, more recently, and I just, we hold hands, and we we look into each other's eyes and we're very honest, and we're just, you know, it's a very nice, you know, we see eye to eye, and yeah, I would be there for you. Yeah, you have to understand, I would be there for you. You know, I wouldn't leave you. I wouldn't leave you. You know, and I wouldn't change. You know, I wouldn't change. I wonder. I just wonder. hmm, I wonder what you. I wonder what you might think of some of my activities. You know, and my, you know, and my thoughts. I wonder if you would approve of everything, you know, everything that I'm doing, and I think it is important. You know, you know. I wonder. I wonder if they think, if what they think is, and all they really thought was that you would be a force of suppression on me, that you would convince me to censor myself. You know, and that's all it really was. Maybe that's why they selected you for me. You know, is that? Hmm.
So I see what's going on. I get it. Wow, that's amazing.
I'm a nice
You
person. You know,
know, so you,
a compassionate. Yeah,
I see. I
I'm an
see.
accommodating
I get
person.
it.
I'm a person who you
Well,
know,
that's
I
okay,
want to
but you know,
understand. I want to
I
understand,
always thought you were
and
a good
I
man.
want
You know
to.
that?
I want to
Oh, I
accept
guess, you know, I
you.
guess you
I
had to
want
do
to,
it. I guess you had to do it.
you know, and
Okay. Okay.
I think you. I
Yeah,
think you're very
better be
beautiful.
careful.
You know,
But you know,
and it would be very,
you know,
very
people already
nice,
know. People
very
already
nice to
know
be
about
with you.
this. Did you know that?
You know,
I mean, there's just so much evidence, you know. There
I would
is.
feel
There really
very
is.
privileged, honestly, and
Yeah, I understand. I understand. Yeah. Yeah, I do. I do understand.
yeah.
Okay. Okay, we'll see. We'll see. We'll see. But hmm, I can't be suppressed, you know. Oh, you know,
Yeah, don't.
all these shallow people. All these fucking shallow people with so much to learn. Oh, this is awful, you know. I can't be suppressed. No, I can't. I can't.
What else?
Oh, but yeah, this could turn. Oh boy, I could be. Yeah. Oh, I see. Yeah. 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 I could be charged with hate speech or something. Oh. I do like her. She's a nice person. She really is a very. She
Oh
has a
man.
big heart. You know. She's a nice person.
Hmm.
She could understand me, and I could understand her. You know. Oh boy, this is.
I'd like to see you. I'd like to see you. I don't know where we could meet. I don't know.
You know, maybe.
You know,
Maybe I just don't know who my
we could
friends
sit and
are,
talk. We could
and
get
I
something to
need to be
drink,
real
something to
clannish,
eat.
you know, like
We could
everybody
walk and
else.
talk, whatever. You know.
Oh boy, oh
You
boy,
know, it's
uh, oh.
I don't think there's anything wrong with me. I don't think there's anything badly wrong with me. You know, my health is sound. It's just I seem to have these 5G symptoms, and other
Actually,
people are reporting.
I've got better today. It's
like pain in
yeah, got a lot better
their
today. Oh, you people,
most
you
distal
people.
extremities, and I've got that. And
Yeah, I don't mean you people. You know,
seems they're
I don't
running
mean.
specific frequencies, against us. Uh, it's easy to deal with that, and I just need a, you know, it's very easy to deal with that. They may stop. I don't know. They may stop. I can't. No, I can't. I can't be. I cannot be suppressed. I cannot let this happen to other people. At least for my part, anyway. It's gonna happen. They're gonna do all kinds of things, and oh sure, because these people are addicted to this kind of shit. They're addicted to this sadomasochistic Malthusian death cult garbage, and you know, right? It's such a part of their identity, and they'll die before they give it up. Most of these, right? As they die, they'll give it up. these people, these people. Oh boy, oh boy, life's funny. All right, well, I would like to see you. I'd really like to see you. I really would. If you could do that for me, and then we could just talk, and I don't know. I don't know if I'm right about any of this. Maybe it's all a manipulation. Would be good to know. Would be good to know, and then I could plan accordingly in the future. So I don't waste my time, and I don't waste anybody else's time. I do believe they really interfered with you, and they I don't know. Who knows what they've done. You know who knows what all their interest is in you, and they did cause you to go to Eugene and all that. They did. You know. This kind of power, it's nobody should have it. This is just it is wrong. It is wrong. But I'm determined to make the best of things, and maybe it's a very good pairing. I think it is. I think it really could be, and I think it really could be. So I mean, do you want to see? Do you just want to give it a shot, a little bit of a shot? I won't buy. If you don't think so, at any time. I mean, I'll hit the road. It's not a big deal. You know, but I think there's a maybe this is the best thing. Listen, I'm not gonna. I was never gonna do anything rash. Anyhow. So, but these people, these people. It's gonna stop. Hell yeah, it's gonna stop. Now, some of this is going to stop. Absolutely, absolutely it will. I have this barite. It's called. It's a very dense radioactive stone, and it's recommended for people born during the time period you were. It helps you to think very clearly. That would be helpful, wouldn't it? It's all battered. It's not a very nice specimen anymore, but it's just it's not the best thing for me to be around because I too easily become ungrounded. So it's very interesting. it's very interesting the kinds of things that could happen between us. It's really really something. I don't know, you know. I don't know. I'd like to give you give you this, doctor. I'd like to do that at least. I because I don't need this thing, you know. I don't need it.